Alrighty then, good afternoon all you fantastic people, Silver Dragon here, coming at you with some Survive the Nights. This is going to be a live stream of this, as well as my kind of first look recording on this game, so this upload will actually stay on my library. Now, obviously I've posted videos about Survive the Nights before. You know, it was the one zombie survival game that I was actually excited about, that actually had features that, you know, intrigued me and would hopefully be, you know, make the genre interesting again, essentially. As it has suffered a lot of oversaturation and, frankly, a lot of crap over the past couple of years, where it's not really a zombie survival game, it's a open-world PvP game with slightly annoying zombies that kind of, you know, shuffle around and don't really do a hell of a lot. So, anyway, this is pre-alpha. As always, things are changing, yada yada yada. Now, this has been in development for a long time, and I don't think it is feature parity yet with what they originally showed like 3 years ago, which is a real shame, I will admit. You know, I was really hoping that it would be feature parity and beyond by now. Unfortunately, that's just not the case. So, you know, let's dive on in here, though, and take a look at what's available. And, yeah, hopefully not get shot up by the first guy we see. Actually, let's go by ping here if I can. It doesn't have anybody in it. Let's go with something that has at least a couple of people here. I choose you, random server number 8. Press W to move forward. Some of the things that are intriguing about this was, of course, you have vehicles, and say a vehicle has a slot on the side for a hatchet, and you see a hatchet on there. That's a legitimate hatchet that you can actually pick up from the side of the vehicle and use. There are crates you could just throw things in, as with any other game like this, but there's actual visual, you know, if you see something like that, you could potentially use it. If there's a shovel on the side of the vehicle, you can detach that and use it. Alright, day 1. Welcome to the Survive the Nights channel. Most zombies killed, 0. I can see the other people there. Their ping is ridiculous. Okay, what do I have here? I got my wind-up light. Empty bottle. I can see there's actually a calorie system as well. There's a body temperature system, a sickness system. So there's a lot going into this. The major thing that really intrigued me, though, let me see if I can lower my sensitivity down here a bit. The thing that intrigued me, that got me really excited about this game, was the mental health system. So going around and just murdering everybody will deteriorate your mental health, causing all sorts of issues over time. So that would at least slightly discourage just rampant going around and murdering everybody. Banditry will still be a thing, most definitely, but hopefully that'll at least somewhat mitigate it. And I am hoping that the zombies are an actual credible threat. Well, for the most part, they seem to only hang around inside buildings during the day, for the most part. You won't really see them wandering around outside, from what I know. But at night, they're supposed to be just, like, ridiculous swarms that will, like, rip into your bases and, you know, shred people. So I'm hoping that they are enough of a threat to actually make people want to work together. You know, banditry during the day and then kind of working together during the night. Let's see if we have anything in here. Nope. I saw there was a big town or something over in the distance here, so we'll go take a look. May the hammer remain unneedeth, quite. This video will probably determine if I'm picking up. Well, again, I wish this was feature parity with what they showed, like, years ago, and I think, was it Frankie 1080 or whatever, he did a video on that, and he got access to that build. And I don't know if it was just that, you know, they constructed an engine or something just to show that build, and really it was incapable of it advancing any further than that, so they had to start again from scratch, or whatever the story is for that. But it is a disappointment that it's taken this long to get a release of any real kind. Like, I've tried the, I was, well, part of some of the stress tests when they were testing the, multiplayer kind of server backend of things, and there was nothing for gameplay. Honestly, there was like literally nothing. Whew, I am tired. Huff and puffin', huff and puffin', huff and puffin'. I can pick up any sticks or rocks. Can I throw some rocks? Can I punch a tree? Nope, no punching trees. That's just exhausting me more. I can see there's something in the distance. It looks like a power plant or something. We'll go check that out if I stop huffing and puffing. So yeah. So I've been, you know, they showed off a lot of things that really, you know, at least features that could be very interesting if they, you know, were implemented well. Like right now, in order to cook something, you need a heat source, so say a campfire. You also need a cooking instrument, so like a tripod over top of the campfire. It has to be over top of the campfire. You can then place like a cooking pot on top of that tripod and cook off of that. You know, there's some interesting systems like that, interactions like that. Another thing that was shown off that would be interesting would be, say, ripping the boards off this. I think this is steel rather than wood, but let's go take a look here. No, these are wood. So you could potentially, say, rip this board right off here and then attach it to your house, for instance. Oh god, is that thing like way the frack over there? Oh, it is too. I hope I find a city or something close by. Do I have a map? I do not have a map. I do not believe. Let's try inventory here. Guide. Find water. Make a fire. Boil some water. Find food. Cook food. That's the basics, apparently. Unfortunately, I'm not seeing any houses or anything I can explore right now. If it gets to nighttime and I have nothing to protect myself, that's going to be unfortunate. I'm going to try climbing up this hill here then. Since that's obviously way too far away, we're going to have to see if we can find something a bit closer. Hey, Access, welcome, mate. Can somebody tell me if I have to have Steam to play? What the hell? Slowly climbing up the hill here. Another thing was that vehicles have a variety of different parts that you would have to swap out, you know, filters, belts, stuff like that, to get them working. You can actually board up the vehicles as well to, say, board up the windows and such for the camper. It could have a variety of storage and cooking utensils on that, if you manage to get it up and running, and so on and so forth. I'm really hoping to find some town nearby, because I'm just dying in these woods right now. Dying of boredom. There should always be houses scattered around a decent distance from each other. There's one right there. I finally see a house in the distance. Let's climb up this mountain, though, and see what else we can see. But I can finally see at least one house in the distance we could potentially loot. Oh, that really sucks me. Dude, believe me. I understand you there. I was outside in, like, freezing... oh, Jesus. Negative, like, 30, 35 temperatures. Celsius, that is. So, yeah. It was a freezing cold day outside for work. I have pictures to verify that. Literally, my entire mask was just covered in ice. Let me double check here to see if I have a voice option. Tab is pick up. That's really weird. Due to limitations with Unity... Oh, you need to relieve the game in order to fuck with key bindings. Lol. That's a pretty shitty limitation, I have to say. And Unity is definitely interesting. So this game is made using Unity, which is intriguing, because there's been several games similar to this that have been made using that, and they never necessarily worked out too well, like The Dead Linger, was using Unity for a long time there. And then they kept changing engines. I think, what was it? It was originally on Ogre, and then they changed to Unity, which was actually a pretty decent build for a long time. They had some decent builds on Unity. But then they decided, for whatever stupid reason, to change to Unreal. And at that point, basically the entire thing just sunk. It was like a last-ditch effort to salvage something out of it. I mean, the Unity builds, although not perfect, were at least fun at times. They were at least playable. The Unreal Engine 1 was just, it was a piss of, what the hell, of like pre-made assets and just, ugh. I mean, any 10-year-old could have fucking bought a couple of assets off the asset store there and slapped together what was their Unreal build within like 2 weeks. I mean, that just seemed like an absolute cop-out at that point. But it is the way it is. It is the way it is. Finally, a house. Dear God. Also, there's something else on the right there. I'm not quite sure what it is, but we're going to go to the house first. Because the sun is going down. Yeah, they should have stayed with Unity. Yes, Unity had problems. Yes, you weren't going to get an infinitely generated world. But at least if you had accepted that, acknowledged that, oh, right, look, it's not within the limitations of this engine to do what we want. Let's compromise and do what we can. Had they done that, perhaps you would have had a game. Oh shit, that's a zombie. Luckily it's still light outside. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh, gun punch! Fuck, I'm dead. Die, zombie! Fucking hell. Yes, I am taking damage. Thank you for noticing. Alright, let's get in this fucking house here and see what I can salvage. Quickly. Close. Close the damn door. What we got in here? Wooden dresser. Nothing. No, I don't want to log out. I don't want to log out. Shit, what the fuck? Oh, Jesus, he's in already. There's nothing in here? Nothing I can loot at all? Alright, screw you then. I'm out. Let's go check up here if I can. Yeah, he pretty much beat the crap out of me. Unfortunately, there was absolutely no loot in there whatsoever. It is getting to nighttime, so I'm probably going to die. Let's just hope there's no Zeds up here. Hello. Newspapers, nothing I can use. Well, hopefully I could use newspapers at some point, though, because I could use that for a fire starter. This looks like a fantastic place to shack up for the night. Yeah, hit detection could use some work, obviously. So, you know, as I said, you know, it's been 3 years, and the video they showed initially for their proof of concept was far, far more feature complete and interesting than what we're currently have available to us, which is honestly very disappointing. But I mean, what can you do? Alright, we took some dirty water from the container there. Unfortunately, there's nothing in there that I can search. Yeah, there's nothing here. It's just a bathroom. Oh, here we go. This is actually a dirty water container, or a rainwater barrel. It will slowly collect water over time as it rains. And it can then be dispensed or taken from there and then cleaned. The previous place that I was at, I could actually get some, if I found some wood and a fire starter of some kind, I could stoke all those, like like the fireplace and all that up and actually get something going there. I mean, so far I've looked around a little bit here and I haven't found shit. We got a fire barrel here. Needs firewood, coal, or tinder. I have none of that right now. It is getting dark too. Alright, let's see if we can hop up here and find somewhere else. I'm not even sure how much damage I took there. There we go. Oh shit. Wind it up, baby. Wind it up. Originally they had a battery mechanic for the flashlight here, but they decided to drop it just because it became too much to manage that at night. And you wanted just something basic to be able to see. There we go. I can't see any houses or nothing. This is probably gonna hurt. So we'll go down this way. Yeah, it is dark. Apparently it's supposed to have dynamic weather system as well. It is in at this point. But there's a lot of things that really are not in right now. Which again, considering how long we've waited, but then again, they basically... Proof of concept, as I said, was likely just something that was slapped together just to show how things would work. But I don't know what... Oh, geez, got another zombie right up top there. Oh, fuck. Did he spot me? Yeah, pretty much. Alright, fuck it. We're taking the valley. It seems to. I'm gonna have to go for a swim though. We'll go this way. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Jump! Oh. And I died. I heard him running towards me and I was freaking like already winded at that point, so I was like, screw it, jump! Maybe I'll actually spawn somewhere close to a goddamn house this time instead of the middle of freaking nowhere. Nope. Nope, I'm in the middle of goddamn nowhere. Oh, hello. Go ahead and search this bush. Current inventory weight is 4 pounds out of the possible 100 pounds. So I did get some tinder from this. Let's get some more tinder. Alright, got 10 pounds worth of tinder. I wish I had an axe and I could actually chop down a tree and get some wood. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen. Unless I can get some off of, say, that dead... I think that's a dead tree over there. I mean, I can't see shit right now in this darkness. Huh. Yeah, that's a dead tree. Maybe these guys might give me some sticks or something I can... Nope. Got anything for me, dead tree? Nope. Disappointing. Considering I have no tools, it's not entirely surprising that I'm unable to do much of anything. Yep, it is a zombie survival multiplayer sandbox, yada yada yada. Your typical zombie survival sandbox game, hopefully with a twist, but so far a bit disappointing in what has been shown, considering the amount of time and what was shown initially. Again, I really wish I knew what the original was programmed in and why they couldn't just, you know, continue upgrading it. Or find some better way to convert it over so they didn't have to re-freaking do everything. I mean, that's the major thing that's just going to be an absolute damn disappointment, is if this fails, because they can't even... If they at least make it feature parity with what they originally showed, that alone would make this worth playing. But are they going to do that? Or are they going to be able to do that before they just utterly run out of money? That is the question. Because development isn't cheap. Even paying programmers and artists and all that, like the minimum that one could, you're still going to run through your entire, like, say, Kickstarter budget within, you know, 4 years at most. It'd be lovely if it was daytime and I could actually see around here at this point. There's probably at least one house around here somewhere. But I can't for the life of me see it in this darkness. It looks like it's either a graphical glitch or perhaps a radio tower, so I'm going to head that direction. Lovely starscape, though, I have to say. That's well done. Huffin' puffin', huffin' puffin', huffin' puffin'. Hufflepuffin'. I don't think I can even crank up the brightness either. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a graphics glitch, but hey, whatever, we'll keep going. Let's see here. Let's recharge this thing here. Maybe it'll get brighter if I crank it for a bit. Welcome, mate. I mean, obviously it sucks that I got here, like, right in the middle of the evening, so that darkness hit almost immediately, and we had no chance to really find anything of interest. But then again, we did run for quite a bit of time as well, and found one goddamn house. Yeah, that's true. Without light pollution, you'd see a lot more stars than this. I think, I'm trying to remember what it was. I think it was Morrowind had one of the best starscapes I'd ever seen back in the day. I literally would just keep my vision, like, pointed up to the sky for like a good 20 minutes and just kick back with some cool music, some nice music, and just enjoy. Yeah, I figure that is a radio tower. No other game's really done that for me in a long time. For their starscapes. Starscapes is one of the first things I really look at, and this isn't half bad. This isn't half bad at all. Not the best by any means, but definitely not the worst. Huffin' puffin', huffin' puffin'. Look left 40 degrees. I see some more mountains. I don't see any houses. Let's see if I can... No, I can't change the gamma at all. I could change the stream gamma so it'd be brighter for you guys, but it wouldn't affect the game. Honestly, even if I found a house, it would probably just be infested at this point. Which makes me wonder why the hell I'm spending all this time going up towards a radio tower that's probably going to have like 15 zombies at it. But whatever. To hell with logic. Onward to death. I mean, this isn't exactly a very bright flashlight, but again, it doesn't need batteries. So perhaps there'll be a, you know, a more powerful flashlight that does require batteries. This is just like the basic kind of thing to... Oh, Jesus. Yeah, those are zombies. Oh, that's also a zombie. Are there any zombies on the middle ground? Oh, great. Connection interrupted. Fantastic. Yes, there is a zombie right freaking there. It's like, so help me God, I just walked all the way here. Don't you dare disconnect me. Oh, fuck. You heard. Ah, move. Lag-tastic. You know, it's like, it's unfortunate, you know. Keep dying at the house I found, a glitch into a wall. So that's unfortunate. Alright. I mean, I've played a lot of, like, multiplayer zombie survival games, and I use the term zombie survival very, very lightly in that sense. And they've all been incredible disappointments to me. You know, for a situation in which zombies were supposed to have been such a severe threat that they essentially wiped out all of modern civilization, and yet your number one opponent is just other people, always irritated the shit out of me. There was never any reason in any of the other zombie survival games to really work together as a team other than to fight other players as a team. That was it. There's no need to group together to survive. And I think that's an absolute shame. And nonsense considering the genre in that sense. You know. They should have always been a true legitimate threat, but they've never been anything other than a very slight annoyance. That sucks, dude. I've had to have teeth, well, wisdom teeth removed, which wasn't as bad because you get knocked out for that at least, but still. Let's see, there's one zombie up top there. We finally made our way up to this lovely radio tower and found a zombie. Two zombies, actually, and other than that, diddly freaking squat. I could see the, power station in the distance. That's where we died before. Other than that, I can't see a goddamn thing. Let's try swapping servers. I mean, you know, you would literally spend like 30 minutes traveling across the map only to get shot in the back of the head from somebody like hiding in a bush half a kilometer away. Like, so goddamn irritating. You know, all I ever wanted in any game like that was just a reason to work together. You know, to have to fortify and defend against a common threat. Yes, banditry would always be a problem, but it shouldn't. Banditry should not be the main focus in a zombie survival game. It should be, you know, survival against the zombies. And all the focus, or at least the prime focus, should be put on that aspect. Oh, there's a house right freaking there. Until it is, I'm just going to be disappointed. I mean, you might as well play like Pug or something similar for that as a PvP game. What's the point in, you know, playing something like DayZ and that where it's just, you know, it's Arma. There's a lot of really good Epoch mods. Or mods, I should say, for PvP in Arma. Yay! We survived the night. Lol. Like right here, some of the things, like all of these planks should be removable and placeable. This here is a electrical meter. You actually can open this and see what's required. Like there's an extension cord here. This is used to connect it to a generator. So I could say connect it up to the generator and then I'd have power in this building. And the generator is a large unit that actually has to be attached to a vehicle and dragged to a location. Someone's been in here already. Yep, someone's been in here. Unfortunate. Not sure what the loot respawn is like. Oh, here we go. Finally have something. I'll freaking take all of that. An angle iron. Can be used in a variety of ways. Alright, I'll take it then. Like, for instance, the stove here can now, if you hook up the power, the stove can actually be used to cook things. And stuff like that, you know. There's a lot of intriguing systems that they've wanted to put in this. Ooh, a clean pot and an axe handle. And you can see right here, I can actually place a lock on this. But the requirements are, as we can see there, requires a Haspen stable, whatever the hell that is, screws, 8 screws, combination lock, and a crosshead screwdriver. A voltage regulator. We got some timber. Might be able to actually craft an axe then. And right here we can actually see the breaker panel, so I can open that up. If I didn't want, obviously this thing requires a 20 amp breaker circuit or it cannot function. Likewise, if I didn't want somebody to use this, I could actually take this and throw it in a locked cabinet. So that no one could come in here and flick this switch to activate this. But if I hold E, it should flick the switch on and off. Obviously it doesn't have enough parts to activate, so it's not going to. Let's go to my inventory here and see if I can craft. Okay. What the hell? Oh, I see. Pot of rice. So I require a tool specifically to turn that into something usable. Okay. It's unfortunate, but whatever. At least now I can actually bloody see. That's the main thing. Alright, let's go up to the hill here again and take a look and see what we can see. Indeed. So weight is an issue there. There was... Basically, before it was showing, like, say, a wheelbarrow. You could actually legitimately take things out of your inventory, throw it in a wheelbarrow, then, like, pick up the wheelbarrow and kind of drag that along. But is that going to be a feature now? Who knows? How much is actually going to make it in at this point is just an absolute mystery. Let's go ahead and eat something here, if we can. Eat some cupcakes. Jaffa cakes. You can see my daily calories there is going up quite a bit. Finish off the Jaffa cake. Let's get this cranked right up if I can. Overall health is currently -1. Well, let's go ahead and eat everything. If I get killed, at least you know I will have used it all up. Mwahaha. Alright, let's roll. So I'm currently 31 pounds. Can't do anything to that. I totally would. That's me. I mean, after all, there are so many freaking PvP games out there. There's no lack of that, but there is a lack of decent, you know, PvE focused ones. More so than the PvP, where that's an option, but not necessarily the focus. Far too few. I mean, 7 Days to Die is one. 7 Days to Die is definitely a game where it's a lot more focused on you versus you and your friends or random people versus the Horde. There is still banditry. Unfortunately, there's also hackers who like to fly around invisible and blow shit up. But still, you know, more so it's people working together to fortify and defend against, you know, massive horde of zombies. Not necessarily most intelligent AI in that zombies, but still. You know. But yeah, there's just never enough threat in that regard. 7 days, they were actually at least a somewhat of a threat. I wish they had a bit more variety of that at times, but hey. Thought I heard something. I can see that damn plant in the background there again, but frack all anything else. I can see the road kind of winds around there, but again, there's like, where is any houses, any towns? Effing anything. Let me look at a map here. Let me guess, see if I can find a freaking map for this goddamn game. Alright. I think I have a guesstimation as to where I'm at right now. If I'm correct, there should be, and I think I see it right there. It's like a farm. There should be a town straight this way. And I'm pretty sure I see a farm right there, so we're going to head that way. Because at least it's something, damn it. Because the road kind of curves. I could also be way the hell down there. I'm honestly not sure. Yes, it's the cupcake diet. Yes, they are a decent threat in 7 Days to Die. The only problem is that, again, with the sleepers and the spawning mechanics have always been a problem with 7 Days to Die. Also, part of it is the fortification system and the way the zombies interact with, you know, what you fortified isn't perfect by any means. Obviously, it still has a lot of work to be done on that, but I mean... like, for instance, there's a lot of skyscrapers that one would like to fortify, but again, what's the point? Although it'd be nice to fortify a skyscraper, considering it's basically a dungeon, there's no real reason to do so. But some of the smaller skyscrapers, yes, they'd be much more interesting for that. Quit your huffing and puffing. I keep thinking this is 7 Days to Die and I'm going to pick up some rocks here, but no. Unfortunately, it doesn't work like that. Hey, I was right, a farm. Let's hope there's a slight lack of zombies here so we can actually loot something of interest. Oh, it's an interesting looking farm too. So this might be... If there's a gas station here, then I know pretty much where I'm at. If there's not, if it's just a random farm, then I have absolutely no idea where the hell I'm at. I could be anywhere on this damn island. Yeah, I know this is just a random farm, so I have absolutely no idea where I'm at still. Alright, let's hope we can get some good loot in here. A weapon or something, an axe at least, so I can chop down some trees. The tree chopping is at least interesting with how it works. Doors are open, of course. There we go. Quit your huffing and puffing, damn it. The pop-in is very annoying. Ooh, hello. Yeah, no. Yeah, that is not good. Oh, fuck. He's not really chasing me, that's good. Big ass house, how much you want to bet there's a lot of zombies in there. And me with no weapon. This is gonna go well. At least no one's been here, by the look of it. And again, I could put a lock on this door if I had the parts. Let's see what we got in the footlocker here. We got some ravioli and some Jaffa cakes. One of 4, but hey, it's better than nothing. Metal filing cabinet. Rosser ring is a lightweight polymer frame pistol. Actually has 3 rounds too. Bateman, a powerful double action revolver. We got the Clinchester, a lever repeating rifle. Okay, I'd say I'm good now. Let's go ahead and equip this lovely lever repeating rifle. I'd say I'm well armed now. Got a couple revolvers, a repeating rifle. Oh yeah, now we're freaking ready for some action. Any zombies in here want to get their asses blown off? Ooh, a combat knife. Some dirty water. Ooh, we got some D batteries, some screws, that's important. I again wonder what the respawn rate on this stuff is. Fan belt for a vehicle. Toaster pastries and other shit. Silver weight, Murphy's Law. Very true. I am now fully loaded. I bet you I'll shoot a zombie directly in the head and it won't do damage. Because none of the guns do any damage right now. That'll be my Murphy's Law. Got some bandages. Anybody want to get their ass kicked? Stay off my lawn. But yeah, you can also craft traps. There's, at least originally they were showing off the ability to craft like little potted plants that could grow tomatoes and stuff like that. when you add water to it over time. Got a camping grill, air horn, and a siphon. I'm now 69 pounds out of my maximum 100. 9mm rounds, 12 gauge shotgun rounds, and more 308 rounds. Very nice. This was a very profitable adventure. Alright, let's go down and shoot some zombies. These light switches should eventually... Oh, see? The light switches actually function. Obviously, right now, there's no power here at all. What if I could board this up? Alright. Let's not even bother with that. Let's just keep going. I mean, I don't have any water, which is unfortunate. At least not any clean water. What's up? Alright, where the hell am I going? There's the radio tower in the distance. That's where we died at before, but let's go ahead and go check it out, because at least it's somewhere we know. And we might be able to get a good view from there this time. But yeah, all in all, again, there's not really a hell of a lot going here right now. I mean, there is some crafting, there is some just, you know, mining some, like, wood chopping and stuff like that. But other than that, what else is there, really? I mean, again, there's very, very little buildings scattered in between a large amount of space. And I mean, yeah, you do want to leave some space open so people can build some of their own, like, little bases out in the woods somewhere. But, I mean, come on. I mean, if that's the thing as well. That's the thing as well. I would almost say that building your own base, like, out in the wilderness out of nothing should be, you know, incredibly difficult. Just because you should be incentivized to reinforce an existing structure rather than trying to build something yourself. That way it's not going to be like Rust when there's a million goddamn houses scattered around, you know, like 500-foot radius. Huffing puffing. I mean, that was the main thing. The main thing that intrigued me was watching, at least again during the what preview video they showed off, was essentially a group of people defending a construction site at night. It's like there's a couple of breach areas in the walls. They threw down a gas tank and blew that up. I think there was maybe some flesh of some kind attached to it to attract them. There was some like flamethrower turrets and some other shit, and they just kind of defended and fell back as they had to. You know, it was intriguing, but this is just... Yeah, the fine line between open and empty. You really have to fill your world with stuff. You shouldn't have to walk for more than 10 minutes without seeing some kind of house. Or other building that would have some kind of loot in it. I mean, even Arma had more frickin' houses than this. Along a, you know, relatively short amount of walk. Unless we're literally going through the woods, in which case, never mind. That's a good 30-40 minutes of absolute gall. But still, you know. Alright. I wish I could tell where the hell this radio tower was. By all means, if anyone wants to look up the map and figure out where the hell I'm at, I'd appreciate it. Be nice to actually find a decent-sized town for once. was hoping I get a better view from up here. I mean, if I can climb this tower even a little bit, that would help. But I highly, highly doubt I can do that. Yes, unless you're truly in the middle of nowhere. There we go. There's a town. At least a decent looking house. Oops. Frickin' Alt-Tab crap. Think you're near a tree. Lol. Yes, yes I am. Hey, at least we know the gunfires. As does anybody else in the neighborhood. Oh, someone's been here. There we go. Alright. Oh, there's no ammo for this gun in my inventory. I used it all up. Or whatever is left of it is currently in the gun itself. Yeah, it looks like there's a small town up ahead. However, looks like it's across a valley. Pretty deep valley in that. So, where the hell is there a bridge I can use to... Looks like the road's going that way, so... somewhere? Over the rainbow? Somewhere over the rainbow is a bridge I can use. Or at least that's what I hope. This is going to be a very boring trip. Vehicles as well aren't actually in yet, which is a damn shame. Ow. Oh yeah, there's a lot of houses over there. A lot of houses. Hey, nothing's gone wrong yet. Murphy can take a back seat right now still. Seriously, most annoying fucking thing ever. The only thing more annoying than that is the fucking moaning and groaning when you take like a single tick of damage in Arma, and no freaking amount of morphine or painkillers or fucking first aid kits can get rid of that. Definitely one of the most irritating freaking things about that game. My kingdom for a bridge. This guy might be able to go that way and kind of work my way slowly up. But I want to see if there's something over here at least. Let me go up to this point. If there's nothing when I get up here, which looks like there might be, looking at judging by those signs up ahead. Oh, I have several guns. I have several guns, so I'm fine on ammo for now. I can kill at least 6 or 7 zombies. I hope, as long as I don't miss. And ask and you shall receive. Onward to Freedom Bridge. Onward to glory and death. I should grab some tinder. Oh, I found nothing. Oh, Jedi Knight was killed by a zombie. Sorry, guys. I'm afraid the Jedi Order is done. The last Jedi Knight has fallen to a zombie. And has been resurrected. Apparently. Huzzah! The Jedi Order lives once more. That's a very, very screwed up kind of shadow effect, just saying. Then again, it is Unity. What do you expect? What do you expect from Unity? I wonder if it's still daytime though, or is it getting close to night now at this point? I can't tell if the sun is still rising or if it's setting. I think it's still rising. Yeah, it's a pretty sizable town. So yeah, I think you're right. I think I am in by Sage Creek. Definitely looks like Sage Creek to me. So the power plant should be... Yep, we're at Sage Creek. Yep. Power plant's right there, so yeah, this is definitely Sage Creek. Well, we now know exactly where I'm at on the map. God damn that lag. As 50 zombies suddenly spawn. That reminds me, another game where the zombies were at least somewhat of a threat was the good old, War Z. Good old War Z. At least the zombies in that were actually slightly interesting, although the devs sucked all kinds of ass. And that game failed for a variety of reasons. You know, at least the zombies were somewhat of a threat on that one. The downside being that the way the spawn mechanics work, the only time I finally decided to, when I finally decided to unload all my guns and, you know, kill some zombies with it, suddenly 50 or so zombies literally spawned on my head. Ah, shocker birds. Speaking of which, I need to do more Cataclysm. I haven't done any episodes of Cataclysm for a while. It's not intentional. And I really got to get on that. That was a fail. A triple fail. Aim for the chest. The head does nothing. Currently. Don't know if it's just a crappy hitbox or what, but I know I shot him in the head multiple times there. So aim for the chest. Got it. Yeah, looks like it's evening, so we better find somewhere to shack up. Hey, it's a shack. And we got a zombie over there. So at least find a decent shack. I mean, with nighttime approaching, this is basically about to become really, really boring. Ooh, hello. I know where I'm going. Please stop with the huffing and puffing, I beg you. How about if I stop completely? Will you stop? Oh. Oh my fucking lag sauce, seriously. Enough. Jesus. Please, enough of the lag. Effing wuss. Calm your shit. Now haul your ass to that grocery store. There's at least one in the back. Let's see here. equip this, because it seems like it's the one I have the most ammo with right now. It's freaking nothing here. Big ass grocery store. Not even a single sweet roll on the shelf. That's a disappointment. Prick. Got some dehydrated milk and some scissors. Got a wrench, that's very useful. Antiseptic, got some beets, a reinforced bar, oil pump. I'm now 87 pounds to my maximum weight. Dirty pot. Large sausage. Delicious. Rat poison. Hasp and staple. That's what I need for a lock. Hatchet handle. Something's coming. Hurry up! Fuck you! Could you run, please? Fucking equip anything right now, Jesus Christ. Oh, son of a... Son of a... Combat knife, please. Wow. Wow. That's just disappointing. Yeah, I tried to pull out freaking my goddamn combat knife, but it just wasn't fucking doing it for me at all. I mean, we finally got to a town. We got some good stuff, but there was really just nothing going on at all there. I mean, the zombies obviously weren't that interesting. Let me see if I've lost everything I had. Yeah, I lost everything I had. You know, we had some decent shit, but nowhere near the kind of stuff we needed to even start to fortify or otherwise, you know, get something going. So I think I'm going to leave that at this for now. I mean, there's not really a hell of a lot going on here. You know, the zombies aren't exactly that interesting. So, you know, considering how long this has been in development, this is, you know, not really that... It's a bit disappointing, essentially. It really is. This looks like something that started development like, you know, 2 years ago or at the most or something. And it's been a lot longer than that. Yeah, combat at night is suicidal, and it shouldn't be. You know, that's why you're supposed to work together with a team, but the zombies are not, you know, working even remotely like they were in the original videos. I'm just disappointed, honestly. All I can do is hope that in another year or two we might have something that resembles a, you know, a decent game. Right now, it's not. This is the pre-alpha, but still, it's been a long time just to get to this point, and I really don't want to see another Deadlinger. I cannot emphasize enough that I really don't want to see that happen. You know, when it comes to the zombie survival genre, I've been disappointed far too many times. 7 Days to Die is at least, you know, one of the few ones that comes close. But with the way the zombies spawn in, the pop in, and all that kind of stuff, you know, it's not that great in that sense. I mean, this is my lamp. It's pretty weak. You can barely... There's almost no difference. Like, look at that. There's a bit of a difference, but, I mean, it's minuscule. Anyway, I digress. So I think I'm going to leave things there for now. Let me look this up quickly. What are we going to vote on? Good question. What the hell are we going to vote on? I'm trying to remember the name. What else did I pick up recently? I'm like, where the hell is my Steam list, purchase list? Here we go. No, Prey is gone. I can look at my list here then and figure out what the hell I actually want to play here tonight. I suppose I could do some Prey, but no, we're not gonna do that, I don't think. God knows I have enough games to drown on. Let's go. Let's add Everspace into that list. Back to Steam. Let's see what else I got here. Decisions. You know, let's add KSP on there. It's been a while. And I could definitely use some enhancements on my mining rig. And we'll add RimWorld. Alright, good enough. That's 4 games. That's all I'm going to add. Alright, so here, if I can get into my various chats here and post this link. This is the vote for the night. I'm going to give you guys about, I'll say 10 minutes. And then well, maybe 15 minutes. And then we'll be back with whatever gets voted for. Anyway, till then, have a great one, everybody. Thank you for watching.